Welcome back to another property tour. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Joshua Guevara. I'm an associate broker with the M Real Estate Group here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And today we're going to be looking at one of my listings. It's going to be 6908 Los Alisos. This is over here by LBJ Middle School off of Taylor Ranch Road and Homestead Circle. All right. Now, really quick, I'm kind of giving you a little view down this street over here because over here on this block is going to be LBJ. Right across the street is a lot of eateries and a gas station. So you're right across the street from amenities, not too far off. Across the way is Mesa Antigua subdivision. And this subdivision that we're looking at is Mission Ridge, okay? A lot of difference between townhomes, as you can see. And also you have two-story homes that are here. And some of the two stories are connected to the single-story townhomes. And then there is detached single-story and two-story homes, all right? Majority of these, as you can tell, are pitched roof with Spanish tile, or they're just completely flat. Looks like a lot of them are a combination of both. Now the one that we're looking at today is going to be this one. Just to give a quick heads up, it does need work in certain areas. I like to deal with pre-foreclosure leads. I like to help people make sure I get them out of the sticky situation that they're in and still get money in their pocket. All right, and this one that we're looking at today has a ton of upgrades and features for it. It just needs to be buttoned up in certain areas. All right, now this is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage. It's 1,570 square feet. And there is no HOA on this one. Right now we're listed at $265,000. So this is a little bit cheaper than what you would see in this vicinity for comps, okay? If you did want to see comps, just go ahead and reach out to me. We can get that set up and I can send you some via email or even through a text message. All right, you do have your utilities here, as you can see. You do have a front courtyard with a security gate. I do like that. You could set it up to where you can actually hang out around here. Now, right here, you're gonna have your cleanouts and your valve control cover for your irrigation, and that's gonna be your water line coming in. All right, cool little accent tree coming through right there. Now, you're gonna see it needs stucco work on this side. We do have a water spigot. We also have a light. I believe there's gonna be a light switch on the inside just directly behind it, so you can turn that on and you would actually have a light for this pathway over here, okay? Now you do see the staining. The red is actually gonna come from the roof. That's gonna be like pretty much sediment that's coming off the Spanish tile and then settling its way onto the actual stucco. I haven't seen big missing pieces of stucco. There is gonna be an area in the backyard I will show you where they had a wall unit, or sorry, a air conditioned wall unit, and they had to remove that, and they got that covered up. It just never was stuccoed. All right, over here you have a gas line that's actually coming in, and it's spliced off the main gas line, and the reason why is because that is for the fireplace. Okay, so keep that in mind. The fireplace actually has been converted and it will need to be capped. So on this side you're gonna have your gas coming in, and there's that splice line I was talking about. Here's also your telephone network and your internet, or sorry, your electricity coming in from the ground. And then up top here is gonna be your ADT. This is what sounds off if an alarm were to go off, all right? And that's of course if your security system is set up. So I love the security door. You're gonna have a 7-foot 6-panel entry door. You're gonna have 12 by 24 tile right here. And in the kitchen area, excuse me, and in the downstairs bathroom, the upstairs bathroom is gonna be more of like a 12 by 18 is what it looks like up there. We do have newer baseboards throughout, okay? New luxury vinyl flooring right here, the planks. Okay, we're gonna have fresh paint in specific areas. So this downstairs living area and upstairs are fresh paint. Okay, some of the bedrooms doesn't seem like they have fresh paint. All right, looks a little older. Kiva fireplace. It is now a wood burning fireplace. This was the old valve for the gas fireplace. As you can see, let's see if we can get in there. It is disconnected at this time and it needs to be capped. So keep that in mind. I was also asking and wondering the sellers if this actually is motorized. So let's say that there's actually a fan in there that's sucking in the heat one way, or sucking in the air one way, heating it, and then back out through the other. They weren't too sure. So keep that in mind. You might have that possibility that one of these switches actually turns that on. So keep an eye out for that. You do got USB outlets. I would say once in every single room. The seller stated that there's 6 of them total, okay? The majority of the covers have been painted. Some haven't. and some are actually missing the cover itself. We do have our nice little chalk wall here. Again, 12 by 24 tile, new cabinets, new countertops, new single basin sink, new faucet with the soap dispenser, all right? These are not soft closing cabinets, but they're 28-inch cabinets. No fridge, as you can tell. We have Kenmore appliances, microwave and stove, 4-burner with the oven on the bottom. You have your GE, it's an older, looks like it's original, a GE dishwasher, okay? You're gonna have your service room or service hall, okay? Boom, you're gonna have clean outs right there, water box, and you do have the options for electric and gas when it comes to the dryer, all right? Now this little piece down here, this is actually for a security system. Let's go ahead and set it up so you can get a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. Actually, it probably goes the other way. There we go. Like that, boom. Someone goes to open it, boom, they get stopped right away. All right, here's gonna be your ADT panel. There's another one that is actually in the bedroom, the owner suite downstairs. Boom, pantry, a lot of space to work with. Come into the 2-car garage. You're gonna have storage in here. I would open it up, but it has a ton of the cellar stuff in there, and I don't wanna, air out the stuff that could be in there. Here is your newer furnace and your newer water heater. The furnace is piggybacked through the refrigerated air, so that's why you see this copper line coming in. Also, they did add a vent for the garage to actually get heating and cooling. So as you can tell in this garage, man, you can't tell, but I can tell. It's nice and fresh and cool in here. This water heater, I believe I saw, was a 2017 build, all right? The relief valve line has been disconnected at this time. I don't know what happened. It looks like it might have broke off. We are missing the expansion tank and the T-leg and the storm straps, but we do have the drip pan, so that is a good sign that they at least tried to get it up to code. That's for sure. I don't see a green tag either, so that's another note to be noted. Also forgot, it's a newer garage door, newer motor that needs to obviously be hooked up, but at the same time we have new rails going down as well. So always a good feel when you have the garage door running smoothly. Last thing you want is that thing to break and fall, slam on your car. Now you're having to make an insurance claim. Really quick, forgot to mention fixtures, okay? New fixtures throughout the home. We're gonna have new ceiling fans throughout the home. Let me get over here. There we go, new ceiling fan. And then of course in here, new fixture. Boom, that looking real sleek and smooth, modern look with the low light temperature. And then this is actually gonna be a fluorescent light that goes all the way through. I really like the brightness of it. Let's go ahead and get the owner's suite. Oh, actually, guest bathroom, boom. Here's your half bath. There's your 12 by 24 tile. You're gonna have your new vanity, all right? New sink, new faucet, new mirror, even new towel holders, okay? You have your low flow toilet, boom. Toilet paper holder, even a towel holder, right? Everything has been updated when it comes to the fixtures, so keep that in mind. Right here, LED light. Okay, wish it was a ceiling fan, but that's totally fine. This is actually your owner's suite. Not a whole lot of room. This has actually been broken. They are open to giving concessions to making this work and fix for you, okay? Keep that in mind. Over in here, we're gonna have porcelain 6 by 6 inch tile. Look at that, that looks nice and sweet. I love the design. We are having a missing vanity right here and a missing mirror, but that's not too bad to fix, right? Especially if they're willing to give the concessions. Where we're priced at with this number, man, we can really make some magic happen, right? You get to pick that vanity, pick your sinks and pick your faucets, all right? This shower that they have made, woo boy, let me just say that they've actually added an extra, I wanna say 6 to 8 inches of space for this. This is a double hinge door, okay? Glass door swings either way, as you can tell. You're gonna have your tile, your honeycomb tile, mud pan, okay? Then you're gonna have 12 by 12 tile on the walls and for your walk-in, okay? Up top is an 18 by 18 rainfall shower head. You also have your handle and you have these shower heads coming up the side. And then if you look, boom, there's your temperature controls, and now you get to control all 3 pressure all three pressure valves for these, all right? So if you wanted to just use the handle, not a problem, just use the handle. It's not like one just turns on all three and all three are constantly running. You get to pick and choose which ones run, okay? Right here, as you can tell, you've probably been wondering, what the heck is the wood doing there? Well, they were actually going to seal this window up because they did not like the fact that, you know, hey, it's a window, I'm showering. Don't want someone looking through the window, even though the window had a little bit of a blur to it, okay? They wanted to just seal it up completely, but they weren't able to finish the job. This is where you can come in and say, hey, I either like that window or let's get it out, right? Now, this is an Ove bidet toilet, boom. Man, hooked up, running, awesome. And you actually even have settings for it. Here's the control, okay? Of course, you probably want to read your owner's manual before you start diving into it because it is a little complicated. Now this is actually your, man, I hate to say it, but that's your fart fan, your light. It could be a night light. Ooh, look at that, changes colors. All right. And last but not least, it actually hooks up to Bluetooth to your phone. So you can play music through that bad boy, or if you had Alexa, anything of that sort, you can get it done. All right, your tile comes all the way into your closet. There is a ton of shelving in this. So you can just really utilize it and make everything fit, not a problem, okay? It's not like you're just stacking clothes on top of clothes. Let's go ahead and get to the upstairs. I wanna show you the upstairs because the loft is always a nice feel. And of course there is 2 balconies to this. Carpet will need to be replaced, so do keep that in mind. And you can see that through the camera lens here. Here's your return air for the units, for the, refrigerated air and furnace. We do have a tear in the carpet here. We're gonna go ahead and get this bedroom knocked out and the west side balcony. So it has balconies on both ends, so you'll be able to get the sunset and the sunrise, get really good views. Here's your closet, is missing closet doors. Here's gonna be your USB outlet for this room. And looks like the covers have been painted, okay? And I forgot to mention, so they all have this extra security, okay? That locks in place, gives it an extra sense of security for the sliding door, okay? For whatever reason, if your original lock broke, that would step in and take over, okay? Refrigerated air unit, you're gonna have flat rolled gravel on this section of the roof. Okay, looks like someone came through and resealed the parapets. Forgot to mention 18 months ago the parapets and penetrations were resealed. Okay, so we have wood for the decking out here. You do have outlets to choose from. I don't think, no, this can't be a 220. Oh, it's a switch. Okay, don't know what the switch is for, probably for the outside light I would think, but you would have to play around and figure with that. I do love the covered balcony effect that we got here. It is a metal roof on top here, so I think you can hear that metal roof. Love that. Do love this extra security. Again, wrought iron, always a nice feel. You just need to get the right type of lock. Just a heads up, a piece of knowledge for you. You cannot have a key lock on the inside. The inside needs to be a twist, one you can actually twist with your hand. For in the event there's a fire, you're not sitting there saying, well, where's the key? And here's another release. So this actually, you push the button, boom, this actually releases out and you'd be able to jump out the window, jump down and save yourself in the event of a fire, okay? Again, missing covers in certain areas, so do keep that in mind for the outlets. Here's your, sorry, it was 12 by 8. There's a 12 by 8 tile. I know I said 12 by 18 earlier. It's 12 by 8 tile up here, okay? You're gonna have a granite countertop, new vanity, new sink, new faucet, new mirror, new fixtures. You got new fixtures on these for the towel holders and even for the toilet paper. Low flow toilet, okay? Newer tub insert, again with that 12 by 8 tile on the wall. So, man, I feel like it's really, really ready for someone to come in and make this thing an Airbnb, start getting it rented immediately. I love the loft area that we're looking at right here, especially if you got kids, you have their own living area, you're able to monitor them with no problem. Obviously you still hear them acting like animals, but still love their own area, okay? This back balcony faces the east. You'll get amazing views through here. I can't dive into there because the sellers have asked me to keep out of there, keep some of their stuff private and personal that's in there. Again, one of the missing covers. We'll go ahead and head downstairs and check out the backyard. Let me just close this up so my refrigerated air system does not work too hard and it shuts down when it needs to. Now, this one, I mean, it has been freshly painted. I know I stated in the beginning, but there's gonna be certain areas, like you see here, and also here, they need some touching up, okay? So certain areas have been repainted, certain areas have not. Wanna keep that going. I do, really quick, before we even head back out, I love the natural light, okay? I know I don't have the blinds fully open, just because earlier there was actually a ton of light coming through, and me sitting over here, I was getting cooked up. So I had to actually tone it down a notch, all right? Let's go ahead and head out to the backyard. Of course, this still has security. You're gonna need the lock with the twist on the inside, so you'll be able to get that done. Right here, we actually have a gas line that's capped, okay? An outlet that's not covered, so keep that in mind. You need GFCI as well. You're gonna have a relief line for the water heater, which as you saw, that was disconnected. We have a little bit of, it looks like it needs to be resealed. A lot of staining coming off of this one. So a gutter system would be suggested for this home. Get a gutter system. It'll end up saving the stucco in the long run and avoid you having to have heartache later and down the road. As you can see, we have a ton of staining. Now there is a gutter system coming off of this rear balcony that they have tried to enclose. There we go. There was a gutter system installed on that, but not the rest of the home. All right. On this side, it's going to be a flat roof with rolled tar gravel. Let me get back up there. So as you can see, flat roof. I can't show you the rolled tar gravel. I'd have to get in the back. So this is right here where they used to have a window AC unit. Got rid of it completely. Just didn't have the funds to finish this up. Again, that back door window is broken. It is sealed up for right now, but it will be fixed as long as we are on the right number for giving concessions. You have 2 water lines coming in here. You also have a valve control box for irrigation. There is the other side of the bathroom window that we were talking about. So if you want that gone, it's there to be gone. If you want to keep it, it's there to be kept. This side still got some staining going through on the stucco. Okay, you have your gutters coming out for the flat roof. I dig that. Now this backyard, a little bit of a blank canvas. They wanted to show you that they used to have a fire pit here, but it's no longer obviously there. But if you wanted, you could make it happen. Not an issue. We do have some sprinkler heads randomly. There's one right there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple other buried in this area. You're going to have a storage shed. I think the only thing I have with this storage shed is for survey purposes, but most of your utilities are already all up in the front. We don't have any overhead electricity coming in, so I can't imagine it being a problem. But of course, we would have to get the survey back to confirm and make sure this isn't a problem with the survey of the property, okay? But it is not finished. It used to have French double doors. Not too bad. I'd rather have my work tools in here. At least I know it's in the backyard, secured, than in the garage for in the event, you know, my kid leaves the garage door open and I'm sitting there going, what are you doing? So over here we have a water spigot. Of course you have your floodlights. Not too bad. This home really is a gem. It's a diamond in the rough. This is a very sought after area. It's in the 87120 zip code. The high schools are actually going to be Cibola. I believe it's Cibola High School or Volcano Vista, one of the two. And the middle school is obviously going to be LBJ because it's down the block. But this home is ready for someone to occupy it and finish up these touches and make it something really sweet. I mean, this thing looks pretty good from the outside. I mean, again, it just needs some love, but everything's been updated. So you just need to finish it up. If you ever like to see comps or you want to see this home, go ahead and reach out to me at any time. It's 505-363-7926. Or you can email me at joshua@mregrp.com. I want to thank you guys for tuning in for another property tour. Oh, forgot to mention there is no HOAs. No HOAs on this one. Make sure you come through, check it out. Have a good one.